Okay, welcome. I thought I'd make a quick video on how you should actually create your team for the NAFiFA World Cup, but more in general for the NAF tournaments anyways. You have this post here, you have your create team here link, so that's obviously your first point you want to go to. Want to select your race and then start building a team. Now, you might not yet know what you want to play, depending on what you can use, how many skills, and so on. So I guess you first want to make a decision what you even want to play. For that, I suggest another link, which is the World Cup itself. And this has a very nice roster Excel sheet here for a squad or for single coaches. So you can just open this up and open it in Excel. And this will then also be used for the actual World Cup to create your roster and everything. So this is just really needed to calculate what you want to buy, and I'm gonna give an example here of an underworld team because there we can get some stars in, we can get some stacked skills, and we have a tier 3 team. And as you might know, the official team of the World Cup, and you can see that here somewhere is the Thornpier Valley Shockers. So they will actually tour now the world and be presented everywhere, and you can pre-order them and buy them at the World Cup. So obviously I'm gonna call my team Thornpier Valley Shockers. It doesn't really matter in the Excel, of course, what your team is called, but what's important that you choose your race because that will enable you to select the different positionals. I definitely want a troll. I definitely want the 2 blitzers. And I mean, I'm just gonna go with full positionals here and see then what is possible on getting hopefully the 2-star players in. And since you get a lot of budget and you just get less skills, you can basically usually get the star players in. So you need to get 11 players before any star players. So I have my 11, and I want to get Skate to Stab Agility 4 player, the gutter runner basically, and I want to get Glart Smash Rip, and here you have either Junior, which is 210, or you have Glart Smash Rip Senior, which is 190. But a Stanford Grab and Block, and Junior has Block, Claw, and Juggernaut. So I think I'm gonna try out Glart Smash Up Senior here. I still want to have 2 rerolls, and that leaves me with 180. And here it's also important at this point with players and rerolls, you need to be at least at 110. So you can't, for example, just say, oh, I'm not gonna get a second star, I'm just gonna get 990 and then get like skills for 250k. That's not possible. So I'm gonna get the 2 stars, so I get to 50. So that means I still have 70k left. I want to get, I guess, a leader to get a 3rd reroll on my thrower. Then I have 1 double. I guess this should be claw or block on my troll. I already got claw on the Glart. Not sure. Yeah. Main thing is that we have now a double and a single, so we have one more skill which we can give away. And I'm just gonna go with some bash here, or actually no, I'm gonna go with a guard guy, just to make sure that we have the line of scrimmage down and everything. Don't have that much strength, so I don't want to necessarily start with the troll and so on. So 3 skills day 1 goes to 250. Then on day 2 I have 50k, so I can get a stack and a normal. So here I'm just gonna throw it all on the blitzer and just say, okay, I'm gonna get tackle and mighty blow here and just beat out the elves. And then on day 3 I guess I get maybe a wrestle line rat and a block thrower or something. So that kind of gives me the idea of what I want. And now to the real part, so how can I actually create a team? So I go then back to where I started. I have the underworld here. Create team, and you can call them Thornpear Valley Shockers. Go in, you can buy your players, you can buy your troll. I think the troll already has a name, so might as well take to herb the muck dung. Pure awesomeness. Then we have, I don't know. That's just a goblin. That's, I guess, one of the throwers. I guess. Sink the old man. Slate Crusher. So go with the throwers here. Number 2, thrower. Number 3, I don't know what the names are yet, so whatever. Throwo, Lartant, whichever. I mean, obviously this is a resurrection tournament, so you don't necessarily need to put in very nice names, but don't just put like player 1, player 2, player 3. Just not fun. So let's just put some names in. I need escape Lyman. And you just leave out your stars then, and add them to the bio. So okay. So once you get your 11 players or how many ever you need, you can always hit your refresh and you see like your total money you've spent. And of course, if you go back to the Excel sheet, you we'll see here if you add up. No, somehow I can't. You should get up to 180, including the 2 stars, which are 150. So discounting that, you should get to 900, 250, 930, I guess. So go back. I still need to add the 2 rerolls. 830. Oh, actually, it's 350, right? Yeah, it's 350. So 830 is fine. And 350 gives me the 180, which I had. So I'm gonna add the bio and say, well, first navneck strider 4 nav number 13114. Then you want to have your star players, Clark Senior 190k. What's the other guy called? The Skater Stab Stab. 160k. And then you want to obviously say nation Switzerland. I guess I will go to your profile and see what nation you're signed up to, but always better to write in your bio. Ideally, you would add an image like this one, and which also shows that you're actually playing for Switzerland, right? Right, so you have your 830k, you have your 2 stars, you have your 13 players. That should be fine. So then all you're missing is your skills, and they will be after your initial saving. So you can submit this team now for approval. Yes, my team complies. I've read this already quite a couple of times, but if you're new, make sure you read that. And now you want to select your skills that you can. So I have one double skill, which is on the troll, which is block I took. I have 2 normal skills. I have the thrower with leader, and I have the one blitzer with guard. And the others, I'm just going to assign no skills to the goblins because I don't have any more budget, right? So there's only so many skill slots because you could theoretically have a 110k team, right? And then you would actually get 150k for skills, which would give you potentially 7 skills or 6 skills and a double. Or it could also give you 5 doubles if you're stunty. So that's why there are so many double options, but everybody except tier 4 can only use 1 double anyways, which I'm doing. But I'm giving away 4 skills by having star players eating up 80k of my team value. Then on the second round, second day, if I go again and look, I have 2 normal skills, but one is actually a double because it's a stacked skill. So if I stack a skill on top of a first one, so then it counts as a special skill. You cannot stack doubles on top of singles, so you can only stack normal skills. Actually, just want to verify that quickly. Yeah, both skills must be normal skills, and the second skill has a cost of 30 gold pieces. So this we mainly did in the rules committee to not get the everybody access to this club home combo and all this craziness. You can of course get that combo, but it will cost you quite a lot on the upper tier teams. So I think it's fine as it is. So I really do have tackle mighty blow, so I'm gonna take my Skaven Blitzer 5, give him tackle, give him mighty blow, Skaven Blitzer apply 5, give him tackle, and then I select another guy who has no skill. And then the last round I just had said gonna give my other thrower block and another lineman wrestle to end off the skills. So got my skill set, I got my team set, so I'm gonna save the skills here. Then go back to team page. Looks fine. Then I'm gonna go to my bio. I'm gonna see, okay, the team has now shown up here. As you can see, I have already quite some teams. Thorpe Valley Shockers. So now that hasn't signed them up automatically yet for the tournament, as you can see. Otherwise, I would have all these teams signed up. What I really have to do now still, if you go back to the initial block entry, is to apply the team to the online NAF group. So here you probably can't see which teams have already applied, but the important thing is on the bottom here, choose your team, Thornpeak Valley Shockers, apply for membership, and then it will show up for myself and the admins here as applied, and then we will check every team whether it adds up with the star players, with the skills, and so on. And once it does, then we can accept it into the group, and then it will be ready to be thrown into the tournament once the tournament starts. How can you check if your team has properly been applied? If you go back to your bio, you usually have somewhere leagues and tournaments. So you should see here if you have applied and have been accepted to the online NAF tournaments, or at least if you have applied, you should see this group now here that you're part of, and you can always click on it. You can get details for the current event, see what happened in the past, who has won which tournaments. There's a little Hall of Fame with just champions and tournament champions, and some other useful links that you can use. Okay, and if you still have any questions, there's still the forum entry here where you can ask questions, and we will hopefully be able to answer them.